Good.
Okay, today we're doing a Ooey gooey butter cake. It's a recipe that one of my church members gave me. I made one last night. It turned out to be so fantastic, I decided to bake another one. This time, I want to record it for future references. We start off with 2 cups of flour, There's 2 different recipes. One can be made with a yellow cake mix. One can be made from scratch. I prefer making it from scratch. It has a little more meaning to it. It has what they call a little more flavor to it when you do it from scratch. You do 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Next, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Salt can be optional. So sometimes when you do salt, it adds just a little bit more flavor to it. What did I throw in there?
The top.
Top to what?
The baking soda. Baking powder.
Yeah. It's my first time recording. So, hey, I'm having fun, okay? Next, 3/4 cups of sugar. 3/4 cup. My little white cup. I try to have all my ingredients here, but you know, sometimes move a little slow. I have such a good eye. Sometimes I can almost get it right on the point. I've been doing it for so many years. Next, 1/2 cup of butter. I'm recording a cake thing. Let's I get through. Okay, 1/2 cup of butter. 1/2 cup of butter is 1 stick of butter. 2 sticks is a cup. Has to be room temperature. You don't want to heat it up in the microwave because sometimes it gets it too soft and it extracts water. You don't want it to be watery. So what I normally do, I leave the butter out. Take it out early in the morning, wait a few hours until it's time for me to bake. And then I use it. Then it's at room temperature. Next, 1 large egg, extra large egg. And it's important that you use exactly what they asked for. They didn't say 1 large egg, it said 1 extra large egg. So I had to go to the store and make sure I got extra large eggs. Next, we stir it and create the foundation of the ooey gooey cake, which is the crust. You showing all this?
Mm-hmm.
How it looks good?
It looks exactly the same as what you're doing. Looks pretty good.
And I need to let you know the person that is recording this episode is my son, AJ, better known as Adonis.
What's up?
He's in high school, all TC. Going to go into the military after he goes to college for a couple of years.
Yeah.
You know, can ask for a better son.
That's me.
One day I might trade him in for some Skittles, though.
You trade me in for some Skittles and the world is in trouble.
But I couldn't, you know what, couldn't do it without him. That's my partner. I think I found a way not to make this like last night. I should have thought of that.
What would be the difference?
Well, I made a dough last night that was a little bit thick.
Oh.
And I think where I messed up at was I should have used this as like I did when I made that cinnamon cake, coffee cake, some months back. I used the flakes, and once I placed them in the container, I applied pressure. And what that did, it made it into a nice crust up under the bottom. That way it wasn't too thick. So that's what I'm going to do with this here.
Sweet.
Now, I'm pouring it into the container. Spread it out. Can you pause that for a minute?
Okay.
Okay. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is the foundation. And now I'm going to apply the ooey gooey. Okay. Pause it.
Okay.
Now, back. Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay, now we're going for the ooey gooey, which consists of 1 8-ounce cream cheese. Again, room temperature. Room temperature is very important because if you get it right out the refrigerator, it's too hard. Then you microwave it, then it can become too soft. You know, you don't want to overcook your cream cheese by nuking it. After we apply 2 eggs, 2 large extra eggs again, extra large. A half a cup of butter. Ralph, what are you doing?
He just went back and forth.
I don't know what that is.
He don't. Just in case you guys are wondering who Ralph is a dog that we have. He's pretty cool. He's he's big, and he's curious about everything.
Yes. Then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. The vanilla extract.
Oh, God. This is definitely going on YouTube.
You know, what can I say? I'm Rick KKK.
Yeah, this is going on YouTube. I'm gonna put this on my page on YouTube. My crazy father making a cake.
Next, we have 16 ounce of powdered sugar.
I told you, he's crazy.
16 ounce of powdered sugar. Which will be, how many cups, AJ?
You said 16 ounces?
Mm-hmm.
That's one.
Let's try this again. 16 ounces will be what, AJ?
2 cups.
Thank you. My son, it's okay.
I don't bake. I'm a technician. I'm not a baker.
That's 8 ounces is 1 cup.
Yes. You know that because you bake.
That's okay. We're applying the powdered sugar. Ooh. Less sweet, less sweet.
Oh my
Lazy.
God. Oh my God. It's so sweet.
When you've been baking as long as I have, you kind of get a eyeball to when you're 2 cups exactatorily.
Exactatorily.
I didn't say exactly, I said exactatorily.
All right then.
Pause.
And you're good.
Okay, now we commence the whipping. Pause. Okay, now we'll apply it to the crust mixture. Good.
You said what?
I said you can lick that when we get through.
Hey.
Now we spread it out.
Nice. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make you a YouTube account so you can post these too. Because you could get famous for this, you know that?
Okay.
That looks delicious.
You can still hear me talking, right?
Yep.
Okay, this is the completion of the ooey gooey cake. Next step is to put it in the oven. You cook it at, it says 350 degrees. I choose 340 degrees because I'd rather for it to cook slow and evenly than fast and burn. So for those who are baking or just getting into baking, sometimes 350 could be too high. It doesn't hurt to cut it down 10 degrees. You know, you want it to be right. So now we're placing it in the oven.